Ready for dictation. 5 seconds. Start. The submission made by the learned counsel appearing for the appellants cannot be countenanced. It is not disputed that the petitioner respondent was granted an increment by the order dated 30/12/1986, and it being not the case of the appellants that the petitioner respondent could earn the increment irrespective of his performance being good or bad. Termination of his services as no longer required cannot sustained unless valid justification is shown in the counter affidavit. When the services of temporary government servants are terminated as no longer required, the question arises as to why the services are no longer required, whether the post has been abolished or the employee has been found unsuitable for the job. In the counter affidavit, the order of termination is sought to be justified on the ground that the services of the petitioner respondent had been dispensed with by a simpliciter order of discharge, as the management found the petitioner was not suitable for the job for which he was appointed, that is, the post of assistant mill engineer. In that during the short span for 1 year there was report of inefficiency, and that he was also in the habit of going on leave without proper sanction. Termination of the services of temporary government servants on the ground of inefficiency is punitive termination, where therefore there are reports against the employee concerned about inefficiency and any act or omission amounting to misconduct, and his services are terminated in the background of such report. The order of termination becomes punitive and it cannot be sustained if it has been passed without holding an inquiry. In Shamsher Singh versus State of Punjab, AIR 1974 SC 2192, their lordships of Supreme Court were considering the question as to when the termination of services of a probationer could be held to be punitive. It was held if a probationer is discharged on the ground of misconduct or inefficiency or for similar reason without a proper inquiry and without his getting a reasonable opportunity of showing cause against his discharge. It may in a given case amount to removal from service within the meaning of Article 311 within bracket 2 of the Constitution. The principles governing termination of service of a temporary employee are more or less same as those of a probationer. From the decision aforesaid, it is apparent that the termination of services of the petitioner respondent on the ground of inefficiency was punitive in nature, and since principles of natural justice were violated, the order of termination was rightly set at naught by the learned single judge. Furthermore, in the counter affidavit held in the writ petition, it has been stated that not only there were reports of insufficiency against the petitioner, but he was also in the habit of going on leave without proper sanction. This is our opinion was rightly held by the learned single judge to be tantamount to a charge of misconduct on which the services of the petitioner respondent were not liable to be terminated without inquiry. In other words, the termination of service on the ground of unauthorized absence is tantamount to termination of misconduct which could not have been done without holding proper inquiry. On the facts of this case, it is established that the termination of the services of the petitioner respondent was grounded on inefficiency and misconduct in Deepti Prakash Banerjee versus Satyendra Nath Bose, National Center for Basic Services, Calcutta and others within bracket 1999 to UPLBEC 1048. It has been propounded that if the findings were arrived at in inquiry as to misconduct behind the back of the officer or without a regular departmental inquiry over